Grace and love, everybody. It's Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. Listen, I've been having this video on my mind for a little minute now, okay? So this video topic is going to be I'm obsessed. Now, y'all remember that movie Obsessed. Now, I'm not talking about the obsessed about when Beyonce was dragging that white girl all through the house because she was messing with her man. She was being crazy. Y'all know when somebody want to mess with your man or stuff like that, you want to get crazy on them, okay? But I ain't talking about that type of obsession. But the obsession that I'm talking about is where you're obsessed to want to become a better person. You're obsessed with becoming a better version of who you are. You're obsessed with breaking the generational curses. And when you're obsessed with something, you have a strong desire for it. It's like you need it. It's mandatory that you got to have it. When something is needed, when something that's mandatory that you got to have it, it's needed because it's going to help you to get to where you want to be. It's mandatory because if you don't do it, it's not going to happen. If you don't do it, it's never going to get done. If you don't do it, you're never going to see the change. You're never going to see the curses break. You're never going to see that better version of you. You're never going to see that new mindset. You're never going to see that heart posture change. You're never going to see the spiritual change, the spiritual growth change. You're never even going to see growth into the physical aspect and even in the emotional aspect. These things change. So when you're obsessed with wanting to become that better version of you, when I talked about growth as a mindset, I talked about the MVC, the maintaining the visual concept. So even though things in your life, once when I'm talking about with faith and stuff like that, faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of the things that is not seen. So even if you can't, physically like see it or see it, God will give you visions to see it. And this is why you stay prayed up on top of what it is that you want God to fulfill into your life. So you're fulfilling a purpose, you're fulfilling a destiny. And so you're obsessed with fulfilling your destiny. You're obsessed with getting closer to God. You're obsessed with wanting to have a relationship with Him. You're obsessed with wanting to change the dynamic, to change your perspective, because anything that is good for you is going to be good for the soul. So you have to be obsessed for what it is that's good for the soul. And whatever is good for the soul, you need to crave that. You need to crave wanting to be wanting to be better, wanting to do more, wanting to have more. You should crave that mindset of wanting to have more, letting go of the lack of poverty mindset, letting go of people that are no longer benefiting for you, because once you keep those around, it's like, are you obsessed with people that's going to continue to be around, that's not going to help you grow, or you're obsessed with having people around that's going to help you grow? I love you guys. We're obsessed. We're obsessed, baby. Not that obsession like she grabbed that girl, no. But we obsessed. I love y'all.